Join me as I challenge myself to handle a whole day of stress using only Stoic principles. Today, we're talking about stress management, and I'm excited to share with you how Stoicism can be a powerful tool in helping you handle life's challenges. You've probably heard of Stoicism, but maybe you're not entirely sure what it's all about. In a nutshell, Stoicism is an ancient Greek philosophy that focuses on living in harmony with nature, and it's incredibly relevant in today's fast-paced world. Let's face it, stress is a normal part of life, and it can affect anyone regardless of age, background, or lifestyle. We've all experienced those feelings of anxiety, overwhelm, and frustration, whether it's due to work, relationships, or personal issues. Stress can make us feel like we're stuck in a rut, and it can be tough to know where to turn for help. When we're stressed, we often find ourselves reacting impulsively, saying or doing things that we later regret. We might turn to unhealthy coping mechanisms like substance abuse, comfort eating, or avoidance. But what if I told you there's a better way to handle stress? A way that's been proven to work for centuries and is still just as effective today. Stress can manifest in many different ways, from difficulty sleeping to digestive problems, and even physical tension like headaches or muscle aches. It can make us feel irritable, anxious, or withdrawn, affecting not just our mental health but also our relationships and overall well-being. We might feel like we're walking on eggshells, never knowing when the next stressor will come along and knock us off balance. But here's the thing, stress is not something that happens to us, it's something that happens within us. And that means we have the power to change it. When we're stressed, we often feel like we're losing control, and it's easy to get caught up in negative thought patterns. We might start to wonder if we're good enough, or if we're just not cut out for this whole adulting thing. But the truth is, stress is not a reflection of our worth as human beings. It's simply a signal that we need to make some changes, and that's where Stoicism comes in. So, what can Stoicism teach us about managing stress? One of the key principles is the idea of impermanence. Nothing in life is permanent, and everything is constantly changing. This can be a tough pill to swallow, especially when we're feeling stuck or overwhelmed. But when we accept that change is inevitable, we can start to focus on what we can control, rather than getting bogged down in things that are outside of our control. Another important principle is the concept of negative visualization, imagining ourselves in difficult situations, and thinking about how we would cope. This might sound a bit strange, but trust me, it's a game changer. By visualizing ourselves handling stress with ease, we can start to build resilience and confidence. The Stoics also believed in the importance of living in the present moment, rather than getting caught up in worries about the past or future. This is where mindfulness comes in, paying attention to our thoughts, feelings, and physical sensations, without judgment. When we're mindful, we can start to notice our thoughts and emotions more clearly, and make better choices as a result. And then there's the idea of inner strength, cultivating a sense of inner calm and resilience, no matter what life throws our way. This is not about being immune to stress, but about being able to handle it with grace and dignity. One of the most powerful tools in the Stoic arsenal is the concept of amor fati, loving our fate, no matter what it brings. This doesn't mean resigning ourselves to a life of misery, but rather embracing the present moment, exactly as it is. When we can accept our circumstances, rather than fighting against them, we can start to find a sense of peace and freedom. So, what would happen if we could learn to love our stress, rather than trying to avoid or escape it? That's a pretty radical idea, but it's one that has the potential to transform our lives in profound ways. So, let's summarize. We've talked about the importance of impermanence, negative visualization, living in the present, inner strength, and amor fati. These are just a few of the key principles that can help us manage stress like Stoic masters. By incorporating these ideas into our daily lives, we can start to build resilience, confidence, and a sense of inner calm. We can learn to handle stress with ease, and live more fulfilling, meaningful lives as a result. Thanks for watching, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What are some of your favorite stress management techniques? How do you handle stress in your daily life? And if you're new here, consider subscribing for more videos on Stoicism and personal growth. Don't forget to check out my next video on how to apply Stoic principles to your daily routine. It's a game changer.